God is so good. He is so amazing. I would like to just encourage somebody on today, but this video is dedicated to my daddy who passed away 7 years ago, May 29, 2009. And I just like to dedicate it to him because he was a true man of God, and he will help anybody and everybody. And it's so amazing. I remember I wasn't there, but I heard the story of when he helped somebody. He called himself helping somebody, but it was really a setup, and they robbed him. But that still didn't stop him from helping somebody. So if you needed help, and if he could do it, if he could be there for you, he would. In spite of what you may have said about him, in spite of what you may have done to him, he will still be whatever you need him to be. He was always there. And I'm just thankful for the 21 years that God allowed him to be my father. And I thank him for being a godly man and to know, man, when God got you, he got you. And I'm reminded of his favorite scripture, which was Isaiah 26:3. He'll keep you in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on thee because he trusteth in thee. When you trust in God and you keep your mind on him, he'll give you peace that passes all understanding. So I just want to encourage somebody that you can trust God. God can be trusted with anything and everything. And I saw it in my father's life that he trusted God. He trusted God for real, for real. He lived by faith, and he fought the good fight of faith, and he finished his course. And I want to finish my course, and I want you to finish your course, that you could come to Christ and as you are, and he will do the fixing, he'll do the delivering, he'll do the setting free. And God can heal anything. He'll be everything and anything that you need. God is so amazing. He'll give you peace in the midst of a storm. And I just think about, when I woke up this morning, I was so excited. I'm thinking about my daddy and reminiscing on good things. I'm like, yeah, but then I started feeling some type of way. And I had to realize what was going on, because I'm thinking about the condition of the world, the conditions, different things, what's going on. But I'm like, and then I have to remember, he'll keep you in perfect peace of mind and stayed on thee. You got to do a check. Where's your mind? When you don't have no peace, where's your mind? Oh, put your mind on Jesus. Put your mind on the Lord and who he is and what he's capable of, that he is a present help in time of trouble. He'll be everything you need, but you got to trust him. You got to trust him for real, for real. Because I think I'm like, you know what? I be like, yeah, I trust God. But then I be going through, they be like, oh my goodness, what I'm going to do? But then God will just breathe on me. He'll send the right person to say the right thing at the right time, or he'll speak to me like only he can. And if you're going to trust God, you're going to trust God. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I just thank God for being God. And you could just trust God with anything. And know that he'll never leave you nor forsake you. And he'll be anything and everything you need. But you just got to have the faith. The faith. The faith. I think about the woman with the issue of blood. It took her faith to say, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I'd be made whole. And she did that thing, and she pressed through the crowd, and she got to the hem of his garment, and he knew in the midst of it all the people that wanted something from him, that she thought in herself, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I'd be made whole. And she did that, and she was made whole, and Jesus knew in the midst of everything that was around her, he still knew that some power had came from him. And I'm like, people looking at him like, he was like, who touched me? And it's just like, he's like, all these people. Oh, God knows. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many people around you. You come to God as you are to get what you need. In spite of what people may have said about you. In spite of what people may have done about you. Don't let others keep you from God. Because I think about the scripture. I think that's John 10:10. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But Jesus came that you may have life and that you may have it more abundantly. I'm living my abundant life. And I'm determined to continue living my abundant life. And don't get it twisted, because the things of this world just, how you think of some type of way. But when God got you, he got you. You got to remember, like, the devil has experienced the things of God. He's been in heaven. He has things. It's like somebody, they experience something, but they don't want you to experience it. So they're going to talk down about it. They're going to cause you to deny it. But you got to stand strong in your faith. You got to stand strong and know that with God, you always win. You always win. Even though it may not seem like it, It may not seem like you're winning. It may not look like you're winning, but we walk by faith and not by sight. I could just say time and time again where I felt like, man, God, I don't know how this is going to work out. But God will just step in. You be like, I don't know. That wasn't nobody but God. It's like even the state that I'm in now. Like, I thought I would be in a different place in my life. But God has shown me. He allowed me to get to a place where I have no other choice but to trust him. So I pray that you would truly trust God and let him have his way in your life. And just give yourself away. Because when God got you, he got you for real. For real, for real.